Hello, my name is Rachel Bay from 5B, and I'm going to be playing Concerto in A minor, first movement by Vivaldi. Thank you. Thank you.
Girls and boys, please congratulate Rachel Bay from 5B. That was fantastic.
Welcome to our lower school assembly for this January. It has been a really busy start to 2021. Whether you're learning from home or here in the classroom, the pandemic has created different challenges for us, and today we celebrate some of our achievements.
Our next items from our grade 3 unit of inquiry. We wrote and delivered persuasive speeches about sustainability, life goals, problem solutions, and other topics. We learned about some techniques used to persuade people in order to change their way of thinking. We also refined our ATL skills, particularly communication and how we manage our time. Please enjoy what we made.
People are not being treated equally. Why do people not treat other people equally? For example, some girls and women are not treated the same as boys and men. I think it's about power of some sort. But that's what I think. Do you think that? Some people think that girls should like pink and boys should like blue. But that's not fair or true. I disagree. How about you? One time, I wanted a blue shirt in the men's section at a shop to show my mom. But a lady pulled me over and said, "You shouldn't buy that, you should go to the women's." And she looked very cross. I did not like that. If you were me, how would you feel? A solution is we can talk to the government to make new laws for equality. But if they don't consent, we can make marches to make changes. I think that if people spoke up, this wouldn't be a problem. How about you? I hope you treat people equally. Everyone should admire Lincoln Peirce and read his books. Lincoln Peirce is the author of the best-selling Big Nate series. He is a hard-working cartoonist who spends about 10 months making just one book. He entertains people with funny moments with his main characters, Nate, Francis, and Teddy, to name a few. And he has other books too, like Max and the Midnights. Another reason to admire Lincoln Peirce is he likes to teach kids. For example, he has made tutorial videos show kids how to draw cartoons, and he even visited many schools and taught kids about comics. After all, he did used to be an art teacher. Finally, I'd like to mention I've read a lot of his books many times, so you should too.
Janitors have an underappreciated job. Now, I know you're all like janitors are, but the reason why we should appreciate them is because they work long hours. Once, I was out of class and went to a bathroom. Like any clean kid, and I saw a janitor. The janitor went into a place where they mopped the floor and then strolled out of the bathroom. She was smiling when she saw me, and that brings me to my next conclusion. The janitors are happy all the time, and I never see them unhappy. Surprisingly, a lot of janitors like their job, and I respect that. In all sums, the janitors work long hours and are nice, so don't be afraid to say hi or thank you. Thank you for listening.
South Korea is a wonderful place and everyone should respect it. One reason is South Korea always fought for democracy. When President Park dictated, we Koreans rose up. We succeeded to throw him down. Since then, we just did this to every dictator that came and will still do it when a dictator comes in the future. Also, even though Korea is divided into two, we are trying very hard to become one again in the future. For example, until 2015, South Koreans could travel to North Korea, and North and South Korean presidents meet quite often. South Korea is also dealing well with the COVID-19 situation, with laws such as no more than 5 people can meet in private and mask fines in all areas. The Korean government did this even though the economy may fall to the floor and people may not like the government. Korea has a 5,000-year-old history and is preserving it well. For example, during the Korean War, a general named Lee Deok-il got an order to bomb Hae-in-sa Temple. But he did not follow the order because Palman Daejang was in the temple. This shows how much Koreans preserve history. But yet, people do not know about Korea. My friend from USA said, I didn't know a place called Korea existed before I came here. But I think we should all be proud we live in this wonderful place. Don't you agree?
Dear Mr. Hater, in my opinion, grade 3A needs more iPads. The problem is we only have 7 iPads, but there are 15 students. We need 9 more iPads.
We need 9 more iPads so everyone can learn and study well. Don't you think that more iPads will make us smarter because we will practice more math and study later?
My next point is that if everyone has their own iPad, we can stay safe from COVID-19. For example, we will not spread our germs to each other. As you can clearly see, grade 3A needs more iPads.
As you saw, we worked very hard on these speeches, and we look forward to using these skills in our future projects here at Dwight. Coming up next, we will hear from our lower school student council. Despite having much of the year learning from home, our student council members have been busy planning events and activities that make our time in the PYP enjoyable. Last week's Wellness Week recognition was one example.
Hello Dwight students, we hope you enjoy Wellness Week and the activities alongside it. It was great to see the Dwight community come together again.
That's right, Wellness Week was really fun. What was your favorite day? Mine was Wednesday, anti-stress and anxiety. We even had a class about making haikus.
Oh, I remember that. We wrote amazing haikus. Thank you to all the people who participated in that activity and also the other activities as well. It was so fun.
All give a clap for our student counselors for working hard to make Wellness Week happen.
Way too much. Anyway, thank you to the Stuco members. Wellness Week was a fun way to get together. There are cahoots that many people enjoyed.
Thank you to all the people who participated this week. It is very much appreciated, especially in this time of the COVID. Thank you. Bye.
Program is engaging, fun, and makes us think about our actions and what we want our global footprint to be. We thank our teachers for what they have done so far and Ms. Overby who links our PIP curriculums together. I now welcome Ms. Overby to the stage.
Hi, Lower School. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you're doing at home and in person. Great things are happening here at Dwight School Seoul, and I just wanted to chat for a second about the things that I'm seeing as you're learning in and out of school. And we just want to thank you for your flexibility and your determination and your hard work for everything you're doing. I've seen some really amazing things. Like in first grade, there are creatively telling stories in puppets and in shadow puppets and with claymation. It's really amazing. And in grade 2, they are adapting fairy tales, folk tales, myths, legends, and they are using their creative thinking skills and their analysis of how to break down these stories and how to use those elements in their own stories. It's really, really amazing. In grade 3, who's here? Hi, guys. They have been using their social skills and building cities together and mapping out how can we build realistic and sustainable cities. And in grade 4, they have been developing their research skills while researching migration and migration stories, and then they are applying that to realistic fiction stories. So it's really amazing what they're doing, and they're digging in deep to real-world global issues. Grade 5, I hear, has something pretty exciting coming up tomorrow. They have been developing businesses, and they have been working together and collaborating to develop product ideas, to make a business plan, and tomorrow's a big day. They have to pitch, and they have to see, are they going to get investors? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how their persuasion works. Anyway, PYP, you're doing it. You're doing an awesome job. It's tough times, but you're really, really amazing, and we say thank you. So great job. Thank you.
Coming up next, we have another violin performance for you. Hyunjun will perform Caprice 24 by Niccolo Paganini. Please make him feel welcome.
Hello, my name is June and I am from 5A. And today I'm going to play a piece called Caprice 24 by Paganini. He's a violinist. He was a famous musician, and today I'm going to play with my violin. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.
Continuing with our theme of music, many of our lower school students performed in the Kamiya composition competition. I would like to invite Miss Waldman and Mr. Jane to the stage.
Good afternoon, lower school. Today we're here to share something about the composition competition that recently happened, and also to congratulate our wonderful achievements in the lower school. 7 students in grades 4 and 5 participated in the recent composition competition. They created original works of music. They also wrote a reflection on their work and then submitted their work to a competition. Now, when I say competition, it means that we had judges that listened to the works and provided feedback. And we're very pleased about all the achievements by the lower school students. And we would like to also mention that one of our students, June Park, in grade 5, was awarded the 2nd place in the elementary division out of entries from 11 international schools. His work, Adventure, was already published on the Kamiya website and shared with the wider community on social media. We are here also to congratulate them in the form of a virtual award ceremony that you will be all hearing and watching very soon. But before that, Mr. Jang is here to talk something more about the upper school.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Ms. Waldman. So, boys and girls, we also had 3 of our upper school students who participated in this composition and competition. These students are Steve Hahn from 6B, and Jennifer Choi in grade 11, and Phoebe Edgley in grade 12. And, yes? And Steve from 6B actually was also awarded 2nd place out of all entries in the middle school division. His title, in his composition entitled Light of Space was the 2nd place. So big congratulations to him. And moving forward on that note, we want to encourage more students to compose music and to just continue to taking part in this awesome event. Thank you.
congratulate all our award winners. Well done. Would you now please welcome our principal, Mr. Hayter, to say a few words?
Thank you, and thank you, Grade 3, for being such wonderful hosts and putting our lower school assembly together for this month. Thank you to Mr. Inman and Ms. Melkars for supporting our Grade 3s and putting this together, and all the teachers who contributed. I often sound probably like a bit of a broken record coming up here and just, but it's just amazing the skills and the talents that our students have here at school. You just saw all those compositions of music that our students created. My own special congratulations to June Park on his second place finish. Well done, that's amazing. Yeah, give him one more round of applause. Boys and girls, we've talked about how difficult of a year it's been, having to be in school and out of school, but I just want to continue to congratulate you on your commitment and your hard work. It's not easy, sometimes being out of school, doing e-learning, then coming back, being face-to-face, and then being out again. But you continue to persevere. You continue to represent Dwight in the way we expect all of our students to do. You continue to show your hard work, your dedication to your homework and your tasks that you're doing at home and your programs that you're doing at home. And I know not only am I very proud of all of you, but so are your teachers. And I also want to thank our teachers because it's challenging for them as well to continue to make those switches. But because we are Dwight, because we come together as a community, we continue to persevere and rise to the occasion and continue to produce amazing work like we've seen today, amazing productions that our students continue to do, whether it's live or videoed or streamed, and it just makes me very, very proud to be your principal. It's also great to see the community come together in things like Wellness Week and make sure that everybody is involved and we look after each other over the time in school, at home, but we're all staying safe, living and working and learning together. So thank you very much for that. That's all I'm going to really have to say about that right now because I am very proud of the fact that you have returned to school so seamlessly. The work in the cafeteria, eating at lunch is amazing. I see a lot of gains there. A lot of fun happening outside, socially distanced, at recess and at break time, and in the halls when we have to have indoor recess. And I see all of you very, very focused in your classrooms listening to your teachers and your lessons. So again, thank you very much for that, and that's all I really have to say this week for the assembly. Oh, sorry, wait. There was a special request. Grade 3 made a special request to ask me to do a joke because my jokes are so amazing. So, as I walk down the hall sometimes, I see Dwight teachers in the classroom wearing sunglasses. Do you know why Dwight teachers wear sunglasses in the classroom? Because their students are so bright. Yeah. Have a great day, boys and girls.
Thank you, Mr. Hayter. Is it me, or do Mr. Hayter's jokes get worse and less funny? We will now see some more of the Grade 3 persuasive speeches. We hope you're challenged by some of our ideas.
Don't you think that we need more iPads in 3rd grade? I do. The main reason is because we do not have enough iPads for everyone in the class. Also, we might disrupt free A's lessons like when we were learning about body systems. We had to do a lot of research. We needed iPads to do it, so we knocked on free A's door and said, "Excuse me, can we borrow some iPads?" Miss Milcars usually says yes, and we took some iPads, but sometimes she had to say no because her class was using them. If we had enough iPads, we could avoid this problem and just taken the iPads from our own class.
We also use the iPads to learn things that we don't know, read books, and watch Brain Pop. This helps us improve our learning. That is why we need more iPads.
Don't you agree that saving water is important? You should really learn why clean water matters and how to save it. If we run out of water, we won't be able to live. Plants and crops need water too. You also need water to wash dishes, clothes, cars, and yourself. If we don't save water, we won't be able to do all of those things or survive. Do you know how much water a family of 4 uses in the United States every day? Almost 400 gallons. One way to save water is by not flushing trash or toxic chemicals in the toilet. Another way to save water is by turning the water off while you brush your teeth. My last point is water is one of the most important substances on earth, so we cannot waste it.
Don't you think that you should eat healthy every day? The first reason is that if you eat only what you like, you can grow fat instead of tall. For example, if you eat a lot of things that have sugar or fat in them, then you can get fat. The second reason is that eating unhealthy food can affect your body systems. If you do not eat healthy, your digestive system will not be able to give you many nutrients. Also, if you do not eat enough things that have calcium, your bones will get weak. My last reason is that you can give your body energy by eating healthy. This is because the nutrients in healthy foods provide your body with the energy you need. Now you know why eating healthy is important.
Don't you think every child should go to bed at 8:30? First, going to bed early gives you energy. When I go to bed early, I wake up energized. If you have energy, you can do many things like play a game or sport, exercise, and walk. Going to bed early can also help you to grow tall. If you go to sleep late, like 10 or 11 o'clock, you might not grow as tall as you can. Children between 6 to 12 years old need 9 to 12 hours of sleep every day. So it is important to go to bed early. Now you know why every child should go to bed at 8:30. Don't you think we should all work together to make our city sustainable? Well, I believe we should, because then our cities will be able to go on forever. But if we don't, they won't. Another reason to make our cities sustainable would be that we can have better childhoods. For instance, we often have to stay inside for recess because of the pollution. Making our cities more sustainable would mean less pollution and more time outside. One way we can make our cities sustainable is growing more trees. Then the trees can give us fresh air to breathe in and out. We can also use electric cars so we can stop polluting the air with gas cars. One last way is by using solar panels rather than burning oil. In conclusion, we should all work together to make our city sustainable.
Using renewable energy is better for the environment and is sustainable, so we can do it forever. If we keep using oil, it will eventually run out. But if we start using renewable energy, we can provide energy with less pollution. Nearly 40% of the U.S. pollution comes from power plants burning fossil fuels. Using renewable energy sources would decrease that. Hydropower dams produce power without carbon dioxide or any other harmful gases, making hydropower sustainable. Solar energy can also be used to produce power through solar panels without pollution. It too is sustainable energy. In conclusion, renewable energy is better for the environment and the future.
Don't you think the security guards at school make you feel safe? Well, I do, because they take our temperatures and they check everyone who comes in the building. Also, they make sure that we're safe and feel like school is a place for us because they want us to be happy. They say hi and bye to us when we come to school and go home. They make sure the whole school is safe even when we're not here. I hope you feel safe with them too.
Thanks to our grade 3 teachers, Ms. Melcards and Mr. Inman, for allowing us to present on topics that are important and we care about. This ties in with our next item, Eco Council.
Our school has worked hard at making sure we all do our part to create a sustainable future with regards to our environment. To discuss developments, I introduce members of our Eco Council.
Hi, this is Kiri, and I'm here on behalf of the Eco Council to show you the newly created Dwight Eco Council website. The website will be our main form of communication with you all, and there are many things for you to explore, including an overview of everyone in the Eco Council, the EcoCo calendar, updates, ongoing events, the activity input, post of the week related to environmental conservation, and the EcoSchools Green Flag criteria. Make sure you find the link in your inboxes and bookmark the website. If you have any questions, email 1500074@dwight.or.kr. Thank you.
As we near the end of our assembly, it is time to wish our December and January birthday students well. May I ask all students and teachers that had a birthday in December or January to stand up, please. We will sing happy birthday, starting in Korean, followed by English. Ready? Take it away, Mr. Jang.
To wrap up our assembly, grade 4 German students have composed and recorded a rap song. This task gave students the opportunity to learn and remember articles and objects found around their own environment, while just adding a cool funky beat to the task. We hope you enjoy what they have created. See you next time.
Die Lola ist laut, das Gras ist grün, die Blätter ist blau, die Banane ist gelb, der Computer ist schwarz, das Bett ist weiß, das Buch ist leer, der Hamster ist braun.
Der Ball ist blau, der Affe ist rot, der Stift ist rot, der Computer ist schwarz, die Banane ist gelb, das Gras ist grün, die Tasse ist blau, der Teddybär ist braun.
Die Rose ist rot, der Baum ist grün, der Blume ist lila, der Ebbe ist braun, der Computer ist schwarz, die Banane ist gelb, der Teddybär ist braun, der Hamster ist braun.
Die Rosa ist schwarz, das Buch ist braun, der Wasser ist leer, der Ball ist braun, der Computer ist schwarz, die Sonne ist braun, das Gras ist grün, der Kuli ist schwarz.
Das finde ich ganz toll. Rot und gelb und blau, grün und schwarz und grau.
Das Bett ist grün, der Apfel ist grün, der Radigan ist grün, der Maus ist braun, der Kappe ist braun, der Wäsche ist braun, der Papier ist weiß, Creme ist weiß.
Der Ball ist blau, die Rose ist rot, der Hamster ist grün, der Banane ist gelb, Apfel ist rot, der Teddybär ist blau.
The computer is white, the apple is red, the fuller is scared, the hamster is brown, the bar is brown, the sponge is scared, the banana is scared.
Your list is twice, your apple is red, your bar is brown, the computer is white, the sponge is brown, the pluma is lila, the hamster is brown, the dish is white. Ba, ben, I. Das bin ich, Raton. Rot und gelb und blau. Grün und schwarz und grau.